Good evening, everyone! Papa Boris here once again with another Banner Saga Factions match. Still playing the same team, still rocking Power 6, still doing those ranked matches. I've been learning so much since I started making these videos, and I feel I've gotten better at some things. I'm a little bit better now about not overusing my Archer's ability, not underusing my Raidmaster's ability. And I feel like my endgame play is getting a little bit better. And if you watched the last video, where I just barely won a seemingly lost game, it looks like the big mistake I made there was actually killing off his Thrasher. Oh, 3 archers! Wow! And one of them is a regular archer, so he's got a rank 2 unit somewhere. I'm going to have to hunt down what that is. I don't know, to be totally honest with you, I'm not particularly afraid of this team. I don't understand why he has a Warleader in between a Shieldmaster and a Raidmaster. Like, you want to put the Warleader after the unit that you want to go twice, but why would you want a Shieldmaster to go twice? That's just a little bit bizarre. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it's the dreaded fire pit map. Okay. So this map is just bad. It's like an attempt to make a map that's like interesting and tactical, but it's just bad. And I kind of went on a mini rant about this earlier. Let me tell you more precisely why this is a terrible map, in case I'm not already preaching to the choir. If it's just not fun is the problem. Not that it's tactical or whatever. It's just not fun. Like if the opponents set up on opposite sides of the fire as each other, you get this grueling game. Which is a turtle fest, and teams with more archers have an advantage. So actually a triple archer team, which I'm not normally afraid of, I would become very afraid of if he could just position himself up here. Now I do things a little bit differently. I put my archers to the side just in case he is on the opposite side of me. I'll be able to shoot at him a little bit more easily. Having an archer over here really sucks if you find out that your opponent's doing some shenanigans over here, which he is. So see, this is just like 15 different kinds of bullshit. I might just lose this because he does have 3 archers. Now normally I think 3 archers is not very good. It's just not very impressive because the archers, you just can't protect them well enough, then someone gets to the archers and then they die. Yeah, with the fire being able to protect him, he might get away with murder. Now, perhaps what I should have done is actually put my warrior over on this side as well with my archers. That way I could, like, move him and then give him another turn and hit him again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I'm just gonna park my raider there and turn on the ability. I don't really want to hit this Shieldmaster. I don't want to start losing armor. This doesn't seem like a good plan. So, let's turn on these banners. I turned them on in my last game at the suggestion of a commenter, but then I turned them off because they're so annoying, and I forgot to turn them back on. But I will try to keep them on because after reviewing the game, I noticed that it does make it a lot more fun to watch if you can see people's health bars. So he's having his Shieldmaster go again? Okay, alright. So he can't reach my warrior. Yeah. Well, since he did put his 2 guys all next to each other like that, I guess I'll flame them both here. Let me go here, so I can hit both guys at once. Now, who's more of a target? I think actually the Shield Banger, just because he has more armor. So getting it down more is going to help me with puncture and with just dealing damage to him in general. Okay. So, yeah, his guy is ablaze. I guess he actually could come in now and whack my archer if he wanted, which it looks like he is going to do. This is a time where actually I would have liked to have both of my raiders go first, as opposed to having the raiders interspersed with the archers. Okay, so losing the armor on that archer was unfortunate. Do I fight this guy? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to move him out here. Again, remember to shift-click if the pathfinding by default is stupid. Let me just position him out here. And that way, if his Raidmaster leaves, I can, start to harass his archers, which have pretty low armor. So I can deal, 4 damage to an archer? So I can deal half of its life in 1 hit with a point of willpower. So if I can get any sort of archer support back here, I'll be in pretty good shape. Now what I need to consider is whether it's maybe worth it to actually do a dedicated armor break shot against his shield banger just so that my guy can hit him harder. So let's see, what am I got? 17 strength against 12 armor, that's 5 damage. Yeah, you know, if I deal 3 armor, just wait, 18, so you say use a willpower, 18 minus 12, that's 6. So if I do 3 armor break, I can kill his shield banger, and I do want to kill him just so that, cause I don't want him to be maimed. I don't want a 4 break guy hanging around. Even though he's lost all of his willpower, I still don't want someone who's taking up that much space and breaks armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a dedicated break shot. I'm gonna kind of hide back here a little bit. Let me hide back here out of the way of the warriors. And I'm only gonna do 1 point of willpower because that is all I need in order to kill him. What I find is that willpower on my archers tends to be a little bit more precious than willpower on my warrior. So I'm going to conserve her willpower and spend his. So let's see, 18 minus 9 is 9 damage. Yeah, so that shield banger is about to go down in much the fashion of a clown. And then my warrior is going to be, he's going to be in a great position. He's going to be over here. And he's going to be ready to go out and kick some archer ass, hopefully. If he positions his Raidmaster carefully, he will be able to stop any shenanigans. But luckily for me, the Raidmaster does not go in between after my Warmaster or my Warleader. Now, he does have a Sky Shooter, so he's going to be able to stop me from using my combo, which is unfortunate. A better plan might be to try to get up here and actually get the first hit on his Warleader. Okay, can I afford to stand all the way over here? I think so. I think it's at least worth trying to get up to his archers with my warrior. So I'll give it a shot. And let's just go ahead and kill this guy. Kaboom! Okay, so that does change. Does that change the initiative a little bit? Yeah, but it's still going to be a Sky Shooter after my Warleader. That's exactly who I don't want going after my Warleader, because it makes it so that he can, if he sees me give my Warmaster an extra turn, he can lay a trap to stop him. Now that was a very strange archer positioning. I don't know what. I think he would make more sense for him to put his archers over here and shoot across the fire. Now, I need to find his rank 2 unit. Who's his rank 2 unit? Because he has a rank 1 archer. That's the Bowmaster. Okay, so he can shoot from 8 squares away. Alright. Yeah, that's still... I mean, it'd be better just to have another Bowmaster than to have a rank 2 Bowmaster and a rank 1 archer, because archers are so weak. Okay, what I want to do is give my archer another turn, and I want it to be the archer who went second. So it's that one. Okay, so it's the one down here, which is great. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and just give her another turn. Get her back into position. Probably going all the way back here was a mistake. I should have just kind of hung around in this area, because now I'm going to have to spend a point of willpower if I want to be able to reach that Warleader. Actually, no, I can't reach him anyway. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did a very bad job positioning this archer. Had I just put her out of the way of my Warmaster, but let's say in this spot here, I could have gone 1, 2, 3 point of willpower 4. Or just 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could have just, with no willpower at all, just gone 1, 2, 3 and hit his Warleader. But now I'm actually unable to hit the Warleader, so maybe I screwed up by giving her an extra turn in the first place. What I should have done is just given maybe this archer another turn. Wow, this is his bad archer positioning. I could have shot the shield banger from here. From right there, but now because I'm here, I can't reach this guy. So what I'll do is I'll just tickle him, since I don't want to waste too much willpower. I'd learned my lesson about willpower wasting. Let's put some coals there, and just deal 1 more damage to his warrior. I'm fine paying a willpower to do a strength damage. If you think about it, that's really what you do with willpower. If you're normally going to hit someone for some X number of damage, and you pay a willpower, it becomes X plus 1 damage. So that's all a willpower point is it's 1 extra point of strength or an extra point of armor damage. So when you want to make sure you realize this, when you're up against siege archers, when they spend a willpower to deal a point of damage, that's perfectly fine. It's not bad in any way. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, if this Raidmaster, if I charge him in, he's going to get murdered by these archers. So what I want to do is, again, just kind of keep using his ability. The question is, do I want to try to move my Warmaster up here? I don't think I do, because, I don't want to move him up this way, because he seems to be moving his archers over here, although I could certainly try now that they're blocked in by this Warleader. I also need to be a little bit careful with my movement, because I have to remember now, this Sky Shooter did launch a trap. I'm going to guess she didn't launch it anywhere farther back. So I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to go all the way up to his war leader because I don't want to hit her trap. But I'm going to just get a little bit closer to him, block his movement, and then that will allow my archers to shoot with relative impunity at him and his ugly face. Okay, so the question is, what do I want to do with my Warmaster? It's difficult with all this fire to position him in a way that is good. I mean, I guess it's okay that I have his warrior out of the fight, but I mean, if mine are out of the fight too, I'm not getting anything that much out of him. But I could try to move my Raidmaster more up this way, get it closer to his archers, and then just kind of follow behind suit with the Warmaster, I guess. I hope for the best. His Sky Shooter with 7 willpower has plenty of traps. That was a lot of movement with his archer. Jesus, spending quite a lot of willpower. Do you have to be careful with this archer simply because she has been hit in the armor by that shield banger? If I put her here, she'll be within range of the Bowmaster's special ability, and that will hurt a lot. So, what do I do with her? I mean, I can't just live in fear of that Bowmaster forever, and pretty much that would require me to take her out of the fight. So what I'm going to do is just say, you know, screw it, man. And I'm going to spend her willpower here to do armor damage. The reason I'm spending the willpower here rather than doing fire is simply that I know she's going to die soon, so I want to spend as much willpower as I can. Every point of unspent willpower on a character that dies is just damage that was left undone. Now this Bowmaster, 8 minus 3 plus another 2, yeah, that's 6 damage. I mean, there's no way around it. And if that's with her Bowmaster ability. Now, if the Bowmaster were actually, or any of these archers were actually within puncture range and could spend willpower, then this archer would be dead in one hit. So, yeah, this archer has not very long to live. This actually might be a nice thing about my team. If I upgrade to power 12, is that I'll be able to use willpower on the archer's abilities, which might be an incentive actually to get my archers up to rank 3 to get them to use their willpower up faster. So if I move my Raidmaster up here and start to deal damage to the archer, his archers will be able to shoot me, which is a bit of a problem, definitely. But at the same time, what else am I doing if not that? I think I'm going to be able to go. I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's where he put the trap, bugger! Oh my Christ! I really thought he put it in front of his war leader. Oh no, that's bad. So not only did I fail to do damage to his archer, but I also am about to get hurt very badly. Well, he has kind of a choice to make, you know. Either he attacks my Raidmaster or he kills my archer. So he's letting my archer live. I'm okay with that for now, simply because it means my archer gets to keep shooting, and that's fine by me. So let's get my warrior a little bit closer, again using pathfinding to make sure that I don't take unnecessary fire damage. I'm going to use my ability. It's really the same as using willpower, because this guy is going to resist my armor damage. But if he lets me go again, I am going to be able to kill his Raidmaster. So it's, you know, a Raidmaster for a Raidmaster, fair trade. So let's see what his Sky Shooter decides to do. He can do 5 damage to my Raider. Looks like that is what is on his mind. So my Raider's gonna kick it here pretty soon. Now, this is the archer to whom I gave an extra turn previously, so I could give an extra turn to the one who's going to die. Is she going to get another chance at life here? Well, who's up next? His war leader, 10 minus 5. Yeah, he cannot kill her, so I'm going to do this, just to give her an extra turn. Because otherwise, she's just not, I'm not going to get enough value out of that character. So what I'd like to do, it kind of depends on what he does with his warrior. If he actually eats the fire damage to come up to this archer, that'd be one thing, but I really doubt he would do that. So what I'd like to do is just come up over here and maybe do a strength attack on one of his archers. They do have low armor, so I can just, actually no, it's the same as if they had 7 armor, but yeah, I could just do 3 strength damage outright, which would be handy because it would drastically reduce that archer's impact or output for the rest of the fight. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me get up here to be within range of the archer. So this will be her last time ever having a turn, probably. I could, of course, do some armor and fire damage and then hurt the war leader as well. But I think I really just want to get these guys down a little bit. So let me just go boink and shoot her for strength damage. See, it's unfortunate. If I had been able to do an armor attack on this archer, I could have, you know, gotten her much closer to being killed. Okay, well, one nice side effect of being here is that I am touching my Raidmaster, so at least I'm getting an armor bonus. That's cool. Okay, so a couple things I could do. I'd have to spend 2 willpower points to continue my assault on his archers. Is that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. I think what I'd rather do is something more like this. Spend a willpower and then another willpower. So I'm getting his war leader down a little bit, and I'm also dealing another damage to that sky shooter. Now, he did not use his sky shooter to launch a trap, which means that if he lets my war leader go, I'm going to be able to kill this archer. I'm guessing he's probably going to block me in with the Raidmaster, and then force me to spend a turn with my Raidmaster killing his raider. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is come up with my Raidmaster like this, and deal some nice damage to his war leader. I don't see any particular reason, honestly, to spend a willpower point, because pretty much any other shot now is going to kill him anyway. And since the willpower is not going to make him die right now, I'll just do the basic damage and conserve the willpower for later. So who's up next after that? The Bowmaster. Can't really do much with her at the moment. He could, of course, kill off my archer, or start stripping my armor off the warrior, which he wants to do, because this is the last time, baby. This is the last time he gets to not have my warrior. Ooh, wow. He's just going to let me kill his archer? Yes, please. Yeah, I can't get out of puncture range of his archers anyway, so I'm going to get hit for massive damage no matter what. Might as well go up and kill his archer. I believe that was a huge mistake on his part. He should have slid his Raidmaster over one space and stopped me from coming up to kill his archer. That would have forced me to kill his Raidmaster, and that would have left his archer alive to do some serious armor or regular strength damage another turn. Now, yeah, he can do a bunch of damage to my Warmaster. That's life. I still have my trump card over here. This warrior's totally fresh. And with willpower, I'll be able to get this archer down very close to death. Ah, he decided to kill off my archer. Can't really argue with that play. I am going to go ahead and get the kill on his war leader, simply because he breaks armor very well. I don't want that around. And I do also get the benefit of dealing another point of damage to this sky shooter, which means that if he leaves her within range of my archer, I will be able to kill her with a strength attack and not even have to go through her armor. Now, if I succeed at that, then he's just totally lost. Alright, now his Bowmaster tragically is going to get to go before my Warmaster. I believe that is because I killed his war leader. Maybe I should have let that guy live one more turn, but I really like the idea of just leaving of letting his war leader die, so that I can get to his archers. Now, where did he put that trap? I'm guessing he put it up here to stop my raider from getting up to her. That is what I would guess. So I'm guessing I don't really need to worry about my archer placement too much, and I would like to leave her out of the range of this raider, although he would need to spend some serious effort to get over to her if he wanted to avoid the fire. Actually, he probably doesn't care about the fire at this point, because that guy is so dead. So whatever, I'll just step over here, and I'm going to kill this shooter with my willpower. And it's a good thing I saved willpower earlier, because that gave me the willpower I needed here. Actually, that might have been the other archer. I can't remember if this is the one on whom I conserved my willpower or not. But anyway, that's that. Oh, and my Raidmaster gets to go before his archer. Hey, this guy's toast. I mean, wait, why am I even worried? I clearly have this. This is just, I mean, not even close. Why? I think maybe I have this weird quirk. I just always worry so much about what's going on. Okay. So if I put my Raidmaster here, then my war leader's not going to be able to hit his archer without standing on coals, but I honestly don't even give a rat's ass, so let's just go over here. And let's deal 4 damage to her. I gotta say, having fought against it a couple of times, I'm really unimpressed with low armor, high willpower archer builds. I find that basically their armor is so low that you can kill them without ever having to take their armor off, and that's a real problem. It just drastically diminishes the amount of value people get from their archers. Okay, so I can't kill her because now my strength is down to the point where the armor actually protects her, but I am going to stand here so that at least I'm not getting punctured, and I'm going to just do this, get her strength and armor down a bit. His Raidmaster comically has full armor, but it won't be a problem to bring that down and mop him up with my remaining units. I am not really concerned about that. And who's up next? My war leader? Yeah, whatever. I'll stand on some fire and kill the archer, I think, just to get up to pillage mode faster. Oh no, this was an easy fight. Not too hard. I think he had problems with his build. The way that he did the archers just wasn't very good. But also, his positioning, I think, could have been much improved. He missed a chance to block me in with his raid master and force my warrior to kill him. Instead, my warrior had the opportunity to... let me just use some of these horns. Instead, my warrior had the opportunity to go up and kill an archer before he died. And he could have maybe been a little bit more dedicated about keeping his archers over in this area where all the units currently are right now. Instead he... Oh, you know what? Hang on. 14 minus 7? Let me just actually move out of the way so my war leader can get the kill. Yeah, so he could have, done a more dedicated job with his archers. Okay, that pathfinding is so bad. Remember, kids, always press shift so that you can pathfind, not walk through fire. Yeah, so his archers really should have been over here and firing across the fire at my warrior, at my archers, at my war leader. Instead, he kind of kept them back there, which limited their usefulness up until basically my warrior was ready to die. So that was a nice, quick, fun game. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you did, please like and/or subscribe. And I'll see you hopefully with a more challenging match next time. Till then.